I'm good. Good morning. Welcome to One Yard Wednesday. I'm Colleen from GE Designs, and this is my favorite morning of the week where we show you fun and creative uses for fabulous fabrics at fantastic prices, and we have a holiday theme today. So getting ready for the winter holiday already with some really fun fabric. So before we get started with looking at fabric, I'd like to welcome you to say hello to our producer today, Mr. KP. There he is.
Hello, everybody.
And also Mr. GP. There he is.
He's hiding back there.
How lucky we are to have two producers today. And the quilt behind you, KP, is?
Let's see. We got Marina.
Marina. Isn't that pretty? And in all of those nautical fabrics, it really does look like a Marina fabric quilt, doesn't it?
I love it.
I love it.
Reminds me of summer.
It does. It's summer. And behind me, I have Saga, and I put Saga up as a reminder to tell you. See, every time, wrong way every time. To remind you that we have a class tomorrow here at GE in the classroom in Chaska, Minnesota, and we'll be doing the Saga quilt, either the full-size Saga blocks that you see here or the little Saga, which is all same block, same technique, and also Darling Little Runner. So don't hesitate to check that out. We also have some open sews coming. We've got some making bag classes coming, so be sure and check out what's going on in our classroom. So, and a reminder, the sale prices will be live as soon as the show is over. So sit back, relax, enjoy yourself and the fabrics, and then shop when we're all finished. We would love that. I even made a new runner from Fast and Furious that I can't wait to show you because it's so cute. Well, you know what? I have a question. So some of you know I was in Florida last week, and I needed to bring some needlework along because I like to keep my hands busy. So I looked up what size scissors I could bring according to TSA, what size scissors I could carry on. So I will show you that information in just a little bit. Well, let's go ahead and look at the fabrics this week, which are such a fun collection for the Christmas season already. Here we go. This is an Andover line, and it is called Oh Christmas Tree. I put one of my favorites I put out as a whole here. This one is called Flurry Green. Snow Flurry Green, and it has this yummy light green with the swirls. It has little stars in the print and is just a great background as well as an accent in any of your projects. Next up is Mod Trees Green. So these are some mod trees in the same light green. The red is here, the different dark green textures. So fun, mod trees. And these are all 1 yard lengths, of course. And the next one is called Tinsel Green. So this has the medium green as well as this lighter green and a little bit of a pale aqua in there. And it gives that a lot of shimmer and interest. I suppose that's where the tinsel name came from. What do you think, KP?
I agree.
And next up is Woven Trees Linen. I love this, the little bitty trees in the green and the red on that linen background. And this one is particularly fun. It gives me that vibe of a Scandinavian kind of a vibe. And then next up is Tinsel Red. It's a real pretty soft red and same tinsel of course, print as Tinsel Green, and just gives us a lot of interest and a lot of movement. And then the bold and bright red here called Stars Red. So this, of course, has the white stars, a little bit of green on here as well on that really pretty bold red. And I think this is a really fun collection of 6 that you can do so much with these. So I'm going to pull out my project that I made because it's just going to look so great with all these fabrics. So here's my project. You might recognize this. Gudrun's been talking quite a bit about this runner. This is called Boardwalk Runner, and it's part of the current Fast and Furious Club. So this is part of season 4. This pattern will be released May 20th. So you can go ahead and order the pattern. If you ordered the whole 9 classes or the whole bundle of 9, you will automatically get this. If you bought the season, let's see, this is the trimester 3. So if you bought trimester 3, you will get this automatically. The great thing about Fast and Furious Club is right now for $99, you would get all of the patterns and all of the videos for all 9 projects, and they really are really fun, fast, furious, quilt as you go projects, and really fun and interesting. And I made this one in a couple of hours yesterday, and I just love how it turned out. And because it's quilt as you go, I of course quilted this as I added pieces, and once I was done, I bound it and it was finished. So that is the Boardwalk Runner, which we really love. All right. And guess what? I have a notion. Look at these little scissors. How cute are these? Now, I love anything cute. I love anything in a bright color, and I love scissors that I can carry on the airplane. These are called Super Shears, and when you buy them, you'll be buying 1. And what I really like about it is, of course, it has that protective cover that just slides right on there, and you can't lose it. I love that part. When you purchase your scissors, in the comments or in your notes, just say you'd like pink or green or yellow, and we'll do our best to accommodate your color choice. But frankly, I have one of all of them because I think they're just so cute, and they're easy to find. And they're little, but the finger openings are really generous size. So I would really not hesitate to recommend the Super Shears.
Mr. GP's fingers even fit in there.
Yes, GP gave these a try. So fun. That's my notion. So my notion also goes along with my question. My question was, what size scissors does the TSA allow on an airplane? So the answer to that is bigger than I thought, 4 inches. And it's actually 4 inches from the hinge to the tip. Now that's a generous size scissor. So this is well within 4 inches and a whole lot cuter and easier to hold on to. But this is going to be your favorite scissor for carrying on your carry-on, for snipping threads, for doing your little hand projects, and just because they're cute. That's my question and my notion, hand in hand. What do you think about that?
It's nice. They went right together.
Yes, they do. So let's see. So we have a couple of more things to talk about. First of all, I want to tell you, last week we were recorded because I was in Florida for my son's wedding. I'm going to show you a picture of the lovely bride and groom. And this is my son Will and his bride Catherine. And they're just the sweetest. And he doesn't really have that piece of angular iron sticking out of his head. That does look a little weird. I'm hoping the photographer will do a little Photoshop and get rid of that. But anyway, and there I am. I'm not too happy with my hair, but frankly, I love my shoes. So I'm happy with this overall. But happy with that the bride and groom had such a wonderful day in Tampa, Florida. It was just beautiful. And now I have a reason to go to Tampa a whole lot more, so I absolutely will be doing that. Next, what do we have next up that we wanted to talk about? We've got a picture
show the fabric again?
We've got the sew-along. Should we talk about that next?
I think so.
All right. So a sew-along is another word for a class at GE. So a Helena sew-along means we'll teach you every single detail about the Helena pattern, and that's another live class here in our classroom. That one is May 23rd from 9 to 4. So come on in and see us, and I promise you I have some special tips for how to trim up that Helena block so it is perfectly trimmed. So I went to the source. Gudrun gave me all of her tips on that one. So don't miss the Helena, and don't miss the Saga class either. They'll both be lots of fun. Well, should we look at some fabric one more time?
Let's do it.
All right. First up is the red. This is Stars Red. It's so pretty and bright and festive looking, and I love this red and love the stars. And then Tinsel Red. This is a fun print, and it, of course, can be a Christmas print or a holiday print, but wouldn't need to. It just is a really fun red and white. And the trees, the trees are so great, and with the green, and then that little one, red one sprinkled in there. Love that on the linen colored background. And then Tinsel Green, it's the cousin to Tinsel Red, of course, the same print, and I love the texture of that one as well. Mod Trees, so much fun. It has all the greens and all the reds and all the stars, so it makes a really wonderful small scale print too. And finally, where we started was the Snow Flurry Green, and that has stars in it, but doesn't actually look real Christmassy. In fact, all of this might look more holiday than Christmas. This is something I can imagine having on my table well into the new year. So just a reminder how fun this looks in a runner. So you can see I used all of the fabrics. I just used a white on white for my background. I used the tinsel green for my binding, and if I had to do it over again, I would probably do that on the diagonal because that would give us so much texture. And then, of course, I use a red from my stash for the backing. Of course, any of these would be great backing as well. The pattern for that is the Fast and Furious Boardwalk Runner, and that is going to be released on May 20th. Our notion today is the Super Shears in pink or yellow or green, and they're so fun and a really great price as well. On the set we have behind me we have Saga, and the Saga class is tomorrow, and you could do Saga or you could do Little Saga. Come on in and do either or both of these. And behind KP we have Marina from the Stripology Mixology book. And look, there's the OG right there. That does look like summer, doesn't it?
I love it.
I love it. Well, that's our show for today. It's so fun to see you again, and I just have to say we have a warehouse full of One Yard Wednesday fabrics. So mark your calendars. If you can't catch us live, catch us on the replay, because we have some amazing fabrics and we have some large collections in larger quantities. And stay tuned for something fun. Should I give away the secret?
I don't think so. Not yet.
Okay, not yet. All right, so stay tuned. It's going to be something we haven't done before, and I think it's going to be exciting. You are going to love it, absolutely. Well, we're very grateful for you. We hope you have a great day. On behalf of GP and KP, I'm Colleen from GE. Grab your Stripology ruler, grab some fun fabrics, and make yourself something wonderful today. We'll see you next Wednesday morning. Bye-bye.